Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Supreme Court fixes October 24 for hearing of federal government appeal against Nnamdi Kanus. Supreme Court fixes October 24 for hearing of federal government appeal against Nnamdi Kanus. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The Supreme Court of Nigeria will, on Monday, October 24, hear a motion for a stay of execution of judgment of the Court of Appeal, which had on October 13, 2022, ordered the release of detained leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This followed the filing and service of a notice of appeal and motion for a stay of execution on Kanu's legal team on Wednesday, October 19 by the federal government. Reacting on the development, Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor, lawyer to the detained IPOB leader, said they are not in any way perturbed because the federal government has the right to lodge an appeal. However, Ejiofor dismissed the appeal as incompetent since the federal government has decided to disobey a valid order of the appellate court, which quashed all the 15 count charges preferred against Kanu by the federal government. Our strategies towards a successful upsetting of the efficacy of these processes as its effect Onyedu's unconditional release were discussed on Thursday during our court-ordered routine visit to Onyedu Kanu at the detention facility of the DSS. Our strategies were all acceptable to him, particularly now that the motion for stay of execution was fixed for hearing on Monday, 24th October 2022. Though the federal government of Nigerians' right of appeal is a constitutional right, it is our firm contention that the federal government of Nigeria must first and foremost obey the order of the Court of Appeal directing for the immediate and unconditional release of Onyedu. The federal government of Nigeria has been in contempt of the positive orders of court made since the 13th day of October 2022 by the Court of Appeal, which orders clearly discharged Onyedu and prohibited the federal government of Nigeria from further detaining him and or subjecting him to any further prosecution or trial, Ejiofor told Daily Independent. According to the legal practitioner, the law is settled that a party who is in disobedience of a court order cannot be entitled to or be granted the indulgence of the exercise of the equitable discretion of a court of law for stay of execution of the same order the party in its contempt. Onyedu's legal team, eminently led by our erudite Silk, Chief Mike Ozekume, San, is even ready to literally remove the carpet from under their feet in court. Come the 24th day of October 2022. There is no doubt whatsoever that this grossly incompetent application for stay of execution is to enable the lawless DSS to gain more time with the continued detention of Onyedu, but their evil plan is dead on arrival. Because we are equal to the task, Kanu lawyer said. The only valid option available to the federal government of Nigeria now, Ejiofor hinted, is to obey the order made by a very superior court of record and immediately free Onyedu unconditionally. Ejiofor stated that Kanu is strongly convinced that his landmark victory resonates the age-long testament that the court is the last hope of the common man. He is firm in his conviction that this landmark victory has come to stay and his freedom is sacrosanct. Umuchineke has strongly assured that the present development is nothing to be worried about. The judgment of the Court of Appeal freeing Onyedu has held the federal government of Nigeria in a vice like grip. There is no chance whatsoever of extrication, Ejiofor maintained. In addition, he said Kanu's freedom is sacrosanct and the sanctity of the court pronouncement must be respected by the federal government of Nigeria, and the time has come. Onyedul extended his profound gratitude to you all, Umuchineke, while encouraging you all to remain fervent in your supplications and prayers, as this travel will soon be a thing of the past. There is already light at the end of the tunnel, Ejiofor said. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.